Alright, hello YouTubians, I'm back, and this time I have Gears of War gameplay, the Gears of War 3 beta, because my sexy friend doesn't like Gears of War and his friend gave him beta code, so it is mine, because he is such a generous, loving man. Anyway, so, I don't remember the map, but I remember that I'm using the Retro Lancer, which has a bayonet, and so far from playing Gears 3 beta, I can tell this is going to be a great game. I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to continue playing the gameplay for sure. I mean, play the game for sure. So, yeah, basically I'm using the Retro Lancer. It is really strong at close range, and its spread is kind of large when you shoot fully automatic, so you can kind of burst fire it, and it'll work a lot better. I have some bonus clips at the end of doing, you know, hammer burst and stuff, because I actually like the hammer burst a lot more than the Retro Lancer and the Lancer. I only tried out the Lancer once, but didn't really like it as much. Here you see, I love the Retro Lancer for its bayonet charging, which you will see right about now as Coltrane gets owned. I had an urge to try it out, and I was amazed once I saw all the gore and stuff. So beautiful with all the graphics. Except here I am a fool and try to attack this guy. And as you can tell, if someone's behind cover, you cannot, well, unless they're horrible, you will not be able to approach them and kill them, and they will end up bashing your skull in with their fists. And then this is the team deathmatch, which I think it's a great look on team deathmatch because you have to wait for respawns, so you can't just flood them in their spawn. And your team has a limited amount of respawns. So here I spawn again, I'm out for blood, and they only have 3 people left, so eventually there's no more respawns, and there's only a certain amount of people left, 2 now. And I actually get the last kill about now. We see that he's back there, so I feel like, hey, we have, what, 14 minutes left still? Why not charge him and stab him through the chest? So I really like this look on Team Deathmatch because it seems a lot more fair and even, so you can, let's see, like Call of Duty, tactic respawn type things. And as far as, I started on Gears 2, I never really played Gears 1, so I never knew about the whole, apparently shotguns were horrible in Gears 2 compared to Gears 1. But in this game they have the sawed-off and the Gnasher, and I'm starting to get used to the Gnasher a lot more. Before I only played with the sawed-off because it's the noob tube kinda. Instantly kill anyone who's point blank right up to you. So for this entire game I go 4, 9, and 3. Which is I get 4 kills, I get 9 downs, which I love getting points for downs. As you see, this guy downed him multiple times, and my teammate sawed off shotguns his ass. And then, yeah, I tried a bayonet charge, but luckily the teammate saws off again. So sawed off is one-shot kill at close range, and the Gnasher, it can be one-shot kill, but it also has a lot more range, and I'm starting to get used to it. I'll have a few bonus clips at the end for how the Gnasher works. I'm still trying to master it, haven't played Gears in a few days. In fact, I had a friend over and I was messing around, showing him the beta, which is amazing. Usually I get a bunch of downs, just mowing them down with the Mulcher. And the Mulcher, I remember playing with it in Gears 2, I like it a lot more in this game. I don't know, maybe it's just the graphics, because I am a graphics whore. So I'm just mowing them down in their spawn, and as you see, we killed for both these matches, going like, ahead by at least 10 respawns each time. And then once it runs out, all you have to do is run back up. Alright. Okay, so as you see, the spread is really huge when you get from far range, which I guess it's pretty even since the power is so great. And as you can see here, the shotguns, they aren't great from long range, but hey, they can work. Alright, last 2. And then here's where I get a foolish death later after downing him. They instantly revive him. I'm like, oh hey, got a teammate, I can just run in, repone him. I tried to bayonet charge this guy, but I don't know, sometimes when you bayonet charge, you get a kind of hit marker type thing, and it kind of just nudges you off, and he sticks me with a smoking chainsaw as my chest open, which, I'm not gonna lie, I love getting my chest chainsawed open. Just because the game is beautiful, with all the gore everywhere. So I will probably be throwing out more commentaries of Gears of War 3 beta if I get more great games, because I am by no means a great Gears of War player. I in fact am not that good, except here's where I get one of my Nasher kills. I totally miss on the turn, but he tries to get a sawed off, and as you can see it's not very good for my range, but once you get close up the sawed off, I probably have, yeah, some of the clips afterwards you'll see the power of the sawed off. End of the round, enemy gets chainsawed. And we win 2-0, but I'm pretty sure our team decimated. They had a bunch of lower people on their team. The best match I've had has been like 24-5 or something like that, but that was because it was one guy on my team, one guy on the other team, and everyone else was bots, and I just totally shat on them. Okay, so here's my bonus clips. I think most of them are shotgun. Here you see me moving in, and this is when I'm getting used to the Nasher. I stuck to the sawed off as I said earlier. I'm starting to I looked up a video on how to, get used to all the blind fire, which right here I tried to blind fire and ultimately failed. And then the quick sight-in shot, whatever it's called. I really apologize for not being a professional Gears player and knowing all these terms. Oh, and right after here, you see the power of the sawed off as Anya shits on my chest. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of that. No Boston pancakes for me. Don't Urban Dictionary that. It's pretty nasty. But here I get some revenge. I switch the sawed off later throughout these games. And as you can see, the hammer burst, it's actually really powerful, but from what I've noticed, it takes about a full clip to actually down an enemy. And after that, you have to reload, so I found myself getting reloads missed. Because as you see, the thing in the top right corner when you reload, it slides, and if you hit on the marker, you get, I believe in Gears 2 it was bonus damage. And then here I get meat, shield. And then they've also added lots of interactive parts, like right here, you saw me shoot the sign. And the first time I did that, actually, I got a double kill, crushed 2 enemies, which I thought was an amazing part of the game. I don't know if they're computers and just retarded. And then this guy, fool, tries to rush me with the sawed off and pays the price. And then you get to see the meat shield, and overall, Gears 3 is amazing. Here I believe I used the sawed off once. He's also using it, but gotta be quicker on the draw, buddy. And then, see, I missed the reload. But hammer burst, I have a pretty fast trigger finger, and I love how they incorporated the first person aspects of it. So I just totally destroyed these guys. That's been my third commentary, and keep gaming, guys.